Welcome, history and travel enthusiasts. Today, we journey back in time to the early 18th century to the birth of the Fortress of Louisburg. In 1720, a significant event unfolded in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. It was the construction of a fortress that would go on to play a pivotal role in the chapters of history that followed. The Fortress of Louisburg, an impressive structure, was built by the French. Its birth marked a new era of strategic planning and military prowess. The location of the fortress was no coincidence. Situated on the eastern tip of the island, it had a commanding view of the Atlantic Ocean. This strategic position gave the French a significant advantage, allowing them to monitor the comings and goings of ships and providing them with an early warning system against potential invasions. But the Fortress of Louisburg was not just a military stronghold. It also served as a bustling commercial hub. It was a beacon, attracting merchants and traders from all corners of the world. The fortress became synonymous with trade and prosperity, as it facilitated the exchange of goods and ideas between nations. The importance of the Fortress of Louisburg was not just its military and commercial roles, it was a symbol of French power in the New World. The fortress stood as a testament to the French's determination and ability to establish and maintain a foothold in a new and challenging environment. It embodied their resilience, their ambition, and their unwavering belief in their cause. From its stone walls to its strategic position, every aspect of the Fortress of Louisburg was meticulously planned and executed. It was a marvel of engineering and architecture, a representation of the French's prowess and ingenuity. Thus, the Fortress of Louisburg came to be a beacon of French power in the New World. A symbol of strength, ambition, and resilience, it was a testament to the French's determination and ability to adapt and thrive in a new and challenging environment. It was the birth of a fortress that would leave an indelible mark on the pages of history. However, the grandeur of the fortress didn't last long. It soon became a battleground for power. The fortress was not left untouched by the tumultuous tide of history. It saw two major sieges that forever altered its fate. In the middle of the 18th century, the first major attack was launched. The year was 1745, and the attackers were New Englanders, driven by the desire to seize control of the fortress. They were a force to be reckoned with, and their efforts were not in vain. The stronghold was taken and the French were expelled, marking the end of the First Louisburg siege. However, this was not the end of the story. The fortress was returned to the French a few years later, under the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle. The French rejoiced, but their joy was short-lived. The year 1758 marked the second siege. This time, the British forces were the aggressors, and their attack was relentless. The fortress, once a symbol of French power, fell once again. The British victory was decisive, and it marked a turning point in the 7 Years' War. The repercussions were felt far and wide, and the balance of power in North America shifted dramatically in favor of the British. Yet the British were not interested in occupying the fortress. Instead, they chose to destroy it. They saw it as a potential threat, a stronghold that could be used against them in future battles. So, they took to the task of dismantling the fortress with fervor, leaving nothing but ruins in their wake. The Fortress of Louisburg, which once stood tall and proud, was reduced to rubble. It was a shadow of its former self, a stark reminder of the wars fought on its grounds and the power struggles it had witnessed. The once mighty Fortress of Louisburg lay in ruins, a silent witness to the brutal wars and power struggles of the past. But as they say, what falls can rise again. And rise it did, the Fortress of Louisburg. As the dust of conflict settled, the fortress lay in ruins, a ghostly reminder of the wars fought on its grounds. But the story of the Fortress of Louisburg does not end with its fall. Quite the contrary, this was merely the beginning of a new chapter. In the mid-20th century, the Canadian government embarked on a monumental task, the likes of which North America had never seen before. They decided to breathe life back into the Fortress of Louisburg, to resurrect the once mighty stronghold from its ashes. Initiated in the 1960s, the project was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and a nod to the historical significance of the fortress. The reconstruction of the fortress of Louisburg was not just a large-scale project. It was one of the most extensive historical reconstructions in North America. It was a meticulous process, one that demanded utmost precision and respect for historical accuracy. The creators of this rebirth did not rely on modern methods alone. They dove deep into the annals of history, using original blueprints and historical methods to replicate the fortress as accurately as possible. The painstaking process involved not just brick and mortar, but a deep understanding of history, architecture, and the indomitable spirit of the people who once occupied the fortress. The rebirth of the Fortress of Louisburg was not merely about rebuilding a structure. It was about preserving a symbol of resilience, of history, of the battles fought and the lives lived within its walls. It was about giving new generations a chance to touch history, to walk the paths that their ancestors once tread, and to feel the echoes of the past resonate within the present. And so, from the debris of war and time, the Fortress of Louisburg rose once more, standing tall against the Cape Breton skies. It was a testament to the past, a beacon for the present, and a promise for the future. The Fortress of Louisburg, once a symbol of conflict, was reborn as a symbol of resilience and historical preservation. Today, the Fortress of Louisburg stands not as a military stronghold, but as a portal to the past. The fortress, now a major tourist attraction, welcomes thousands of history enthusiasts and curious minds every year. As a designated National Historic Site of Canada, it plays an instrumental role in preserving the rich tapestry of Canadian history. The fortress has a unique living history component, where skilled actors breathe life into the 18th century, recreating the sights, sounds, and even the smells of a bygone era. From blacksmiths hammering away at the forge to soldiers on parade, visitors get a taste of life as it was centuries ago. The fortress is not just a mere collection of old buildings, but a vibrant living museum. It is a place where history comes alive, where every stone, every cannon, every corner tells a story. From its birth, through the wars, to its rebirth, the Fortress of Louisburg continues to be a testament to the past and a beacon for the future.